Dropshipping always looks simple from the outside. Ad make it sound like quick money, low cost, and total freedom. But in reality, it's come with its own set of headaches, late deliveries, upset customers, and profit that do not always stick around. So in this video, let's talk about the dark side of dropshipping, what really goes on behind the scenes, and why it's not as effortless as often made to look. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start with the common issues most dropshippers run into. The big problem is stock running out. For example, a seller listed a product, gets order, and then supplier suddenly does not have it anymore. That leads to refund delays and unhappy customers. Another issue is shipping times. When product comes from overseas, delivery can take weeks. Buyers expect faster shipping, but instead they wait much longer. That gap between expectation and reality hurts reviews, and reviews matter more than anything. Then there's profit margin. After paying the supplier, covering shipping, and running ads, the profit per order can be very small. Sometimes it feels like a lot of work for very little return. And then quality is also hard to control. Sellers rely on suppliers' photos, but buyers might receive something that looks different or feels cheap. That leads to return, complaints, and sometimes even chargeback. And also don't forget customer service. When something goes wrong, wrong color, damaged product, lost package, the seller is stuck in the middle, trying to claim the buyer and chase the supplier. And then finally, competition is tough because so many sellers choose the same catalogs, the same product, and end up with multiple stores. Prices drop, and it's become hard to stand out. And there are things that do not show up in those flashy earn $10,000 a month with dropshipping ads. It's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes really frustrating. But that's where Doba comes in. Doba is basically a dropshipping platform that connects sellers with a large network of suppliers, but the main thing is that it's not just a product catalog anymore. It's evolved into AI-powered hub with tools designed to solve some of the pain points I just mentioned. So let's break it down. First, Doba keeps track of inventory and price changes in real time. That means sellers are less likely to list products that are already out of stock, and they don't get surprised when a supplier suddenly changes the prices. There's also a big range of products to choose from. Instead of searching supplier by supplier, Doba puts thousands of options in one place, making it easier to test different niches. On top of that, Doba shows supplier rating and background info, so you can pick that one that actually ships on time and provide consistent quality. Doba connects with platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, eBay, Amazon, and many more. Adding product to your store becomes faster because product details, images, and pricing import directly instead of copy pasting everything by hand. And now here's the exciting part. Doba did not stop at just connecting suppliers. They built something called the AI Hub, which is like a sort of automation tool that makes dropshipping less about manual work and more about smart decisions. Building an online store can take days if you are doing it from scratch, choosing a theme, uploading images, writing descriptions, and making everything look professional. But the AI store builder in Doba changed that. You pick your niche and automatically generate a ready-to-use store that includes product descriptions, layout, categories, and even a starting catalog. And this really saves hours for beginners who usually get stuck in the setup phase. Instead of worrying about fonts, product names, or writing copy, you can actually start testing products and running campaigns. Next is the auto listener. Normally, listing products is one of the most boring parts of dropshipping. You are copying product titles, resizing images, pasting details, and then rechecking everything to avoid mistakes. But the auto listener pushes product directly from Doba AI to your store, fully synced with descriptions, stock levels, and prices. That means when a supplier runs out, your store updates automatically. No more selling items that do not exist. And then there's the AI optimizer, which is all about improving performance. Think about it. You might have a great product but a bad title, or your images are not strong enough to get clicks, or maybe you set a price that's too high and people just scroll past it. The AI optimizer analyzes your listing and suggests improvement like which keyword to include, how to structure product titles, or which pricing range work best. And all of this reduces the amount of manual trial and error that usually eats up time in dropshipping. But here's the important reality check. Doba makes things easier but does not magically remove all the problems, because product on Doba can still be more expensive than buying directly from wholesalers. That means margins are tighter. On top of product costs and ad, sellers also pay a subscription fee that has to be factored into profit. And remember, not every supplier ship fast. Some are quick, some still take longer. Delivery speed depends on who you choose. And if buyers are not happy, returns and refunds can still take effort to process. Also, Doba does not fully handle private labeling or custom packaging. Standing out still requires your own work. But many sellers use Doba so the same product appear in multiple stores. Standing out is still a challenge. So the question is, how do you actually get the most out of Doba? So what you can do is start with a clear niche instead of chasing every trending product. Order a sample first to check quality and delivery before selling. Stick with suppliers that have a strong rating and fast shipping records. Calculate the true profit margin including subscription fees and ad spend. Be upfront with customers about delivery times. It's better to underpromise than overpromise. Use the AI optimizer to polish listing instead of leaving them into a default store. And if you use the AI store builder, don't just take the auto-generated store as is. Add your own branding, improve the design, and make it feel like different from everyone else's. So the conclusion is dropshipping is not as easy as it looks in ads. There are some real challenges: late shipping, low profits, quality issues, and heavy competition. Doba helps with a lot of those pain points by syncing inventory, providing integrations, giving supply insight, and now with the AI hub, you will get automating store building, listing, and optimization. But it's not a magic wand. Success still depends on your niche, your marketing, and how well you manage customers. The takeaway is this: Doba gives you a tool to make dropshipping smoother, but you still need to bring strategy and patience. It's not about skipping the hard work, it's about doing it smarter. So that is it for today's video. If you want to learn more about Doba, then I have a playlist for you. Don't forget to watch that. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And see you soon.